Hello, how I debloated my face in 2 weeks. That's it. I debloated my face in basically for 2 weeks, bro. Like, if you watch videos which I've posted earlier, you'll notice, bro, like how puffed up my face is. Like, this is like actually mad. Like, there's a little bit of camera distortion, and I have a Samsung phone, my front camera, so take all that into effect. That's why it's still looking a little bit bloated, right? Okay, now the first and the basically only step, right, to debloat your face. There's one thing you must do any case, right? Like, there's no exceptions for this. Drink water. Drink liters of water. Drink at least 2 liters of water, and that's the minimum you need. Okay, you absolutely need water, right? That's the reason, like, if your face looks puffy after you wake up, that's because of dehydration. You didn't have enough water at night, you didn't have enough water during the day. My face looks the leanest when I wake up, and as the day progresses, it gets like a little puffy, and by the end of the day, I'm the most puffy I am in the entire day. But in the mornings, bro, I am lean. I look like a model in the mornings, bro, like as soon as I wake up. Why? That's because I hydrate myself at night. But there are also other reasons, right? Because the way you sleep, like the phlegm, like the lymph inside your face, it moves down to like other spots, and it doesn't really block your cheeks. That's why you look leaner. But yeah, that's it for me. I drink like liters of water every day. You need to drink water, no exceptions for that. Carry a huge ass 1 liter bottle with you everywhere you go. I have like this huge tumbler, bro. Like, everyone calls it like a Stanley mug or something like that, because it looks like one of those. But yeah, I have those one of those huge tumblers, right? This black huge tumbler. It's like around a liter. I'm pretty sure it's like a proper liter of water, right? And I like fill that twice a day in college. Only in college. At home, I'm like chugging water at a different level, right? In college, I fill that twice a day. Have that water, right? And now the second step, which is, I would say, a little more important than the first step itself, is electrolytes. Most important part, right? Why? Because the thing is that as you can like dehydrate yourself, right? Just as you can dehydrate yourself, you can also overhydrate yourself. And if you overhydrate yourself, your face will be filled with water weight. So if you overhydrate how do you overhydrate yourself? So I'm gonna give you bro science, right? If you have only water in your face, in your body, you don't have any electrolytes. Electrolytes are like sodium, potassium, stuff like that. As far as I know, right? This can be like totally wrong. But this is what I've heard, right? The water molecules need something to bind to. To actually, go into, your bloodstream, break apart. And if they bind onto something and they go into your bloodstream, right? You won't be as bloated, because the water is become a part of that electrolytes. It's become a part of that potassium or whatever, and it's in your body, so you won't look as bloated. However, if you don't have that electrolyte in your body, that water will just stay. It has nowhere to go, right? It'll like fill up in your jaw, places like here, in your cheekbones and stuff. And that's the reason that as soon as you wake up, right, your weight will be the lowest it ever is. And as the day goes on, if you like measure your weight at night, you'll weigh like maybe like a few more pounds, maybe like a few more kilos, right? It's because of water weight. You've drunken a lot of water, and you've not flushed it out. You're not pissed. You've not had a lot of electrolytes. So how to actually prevent yourself from overhydrating? So usually when I say overhydrate, I don't mean like people drink too much water. Like it's impossible. Like for most people, it's impossible to drink too much water. If you're doing that, I don't know how you're doing that. Keep your water limited to 2-3 liters a day. If you're a big guy, 4 liters a day. To prevent overhydration, you have electrolytes. Electrolytes are what? Potassium, sodium. Salt is not sodium. You need to get sodium from like natural stuff like fruits, vegetables. Get it from your meat. Bananas are a great source of potassium. I'm pretty sure apples are really good for bloating too. I've seen like a lot of Lux Maxers have apples and stuff. That's like the third or the that's the second step, right? To electrolytes, support yourself with electrolytes. And the last step, which is like the real game changer, like I did everything I'm currently doing. Like I used to drink water, I used to support myself with electrolytes, but what it really changed the game for me, what really debloated me, is coconut water. It's the coconut water, bro. So I had a skin rash. Like I'm probably gonna mention it in like a video, but yeah, I had a skin rash here. Like you can see a little bit of it. I had bad skin rash around here. Yeah, and I went on a juice diet, which I will not reveal in this video. And so it was basically that every week I had to have like 3 juices, right? So I had to make it home, and over that I had to have coconut water every single day, right? So the 3 juices, right? Because of them, I lost that viral infection I had within like a week and a half. So that's already crazy. But the coconut water debloated me in like a week and a half. I guess it's been like around 2 weeks since I've been chugging coconut water every single day. 2 weeks. Why? It has water and the amount of electrolytes it has, bro. That's insane. That's why you'll see every Lux Maxer going to the store, getting like a huge carton of coconut water, chugging it down. What I do, I get coconuts delivered to my house. That's the beauty of staying in India, right? You can get legit coconuts delivered to your house. Why? Because there's coconut men all around where I stay. Just get it delivered to my house. So debloat yourself, become Chad light, okay, and stay flexy, stay happy. Mwah.